morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you may be. You are live on Akwempufo Radio and Assyrian Radio. This is Hour of Awakening and Empowerment. We come your way every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Ghanaian time with the sole purpose of growing our souls together. We come here to learn and grow our souls together. And this program is brought to you by Assyrian Mission International, the Center for Spiritual Empowerment. You will have the opportunity to call in or send your questions or contributions to the program. If you are watching us live on Facebook, you may drop your questions or contributions there as well as our Skype. You can choose any of them. And in due course, we will give the phone numbers out. Wherever you are in the world, you can join us. This evening, we are blessed once again to have the same person who was here with us on Tuesday. She came with the topic, Trust God. Today, she comes with the topic, Strength of Character, a key to success. Strength of character, a key to success. The topics are really interesting, wonderful, and all the adjectives you like to give to it. We are wondering why she has these topics. Let's link up with her. Hello, Velma.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you too?
I am blessed. And God alive for God.
Wonderful.
Your topics are really interesting and intriguing, you know. When I saw the topic, I was like, wow, she said we should trust God. And now she says strength of character, a key to success. We are all talking about growing ourselves, becoming better, success and trusting God, having hope, and then you like to succeed. So we want to know what is really motivating you is it this week or this month for these topics?
Okay, so when you contemplate about life, you begin to have certain realizations and revelations. So I get a topic as a result of my reflection on life.
That's beautiful. So our viewers and listeners are ready. So please carry on.
Thank you. I welcome you to Ethereum Mission, the Center for Spiritual Empowerment. Our vision is that of a unified world in which everyone is a catalyst that is activating and promoting the innate good in one another. Please join us to raise such a beautiful world. Imagine a world where the good that I am is inviting the expression of the good that you are, and the good that you are is helping the good that I am to express. That is, I seek to find some good in you and I promote it. And you also seek to find some good in me and then you promote it. This is the beautiful world that you and I are here to create. Now to the topic for today. The topic for today is strength of character, a key to success. Strength of character, a key to success. Now, character is the distinguishing behavior that you exhibit. And a strong character is the consistency of a particular behavior that becomes your trademark or your identity. It becomes what people know you for. So some people have strong characters, but not in a very positive light, or not in a very progressive way. A notorious criminal, for instance, will be known for his stubbornness or resilience, but not employing it in a very progressive way. Some are also deceptive and would want to deceive others and put on a character that is not true about them, but eventually their true character shows. So character is such a way that it's such a way that you cannot hide it. As the accounts would say, Subai to say means saying to me things time in English means that your character is like pregnancy. No matter what you do, they will still come out. You can't hide your character, just as you can't hide your pregnancy. A worker in the office setting, a worker may be reliable or punctual, so you can always count on him or her. So a strong evolving character is a character that makes you a better person and it helps you to work to make the world a better place. Most people have dreams, or almost everybody, we all have dreams that we want to fulfill. We want them to manifest. Our dreams are aspirations that we want to manifest. We have big dreams, but we are not consistent in our journey towards the realization of these dreams. As somebody would say, the road is not for the swift, but for the one that endures the travel. You need a strong, progressive character to be able to fulfill your dream. One would have a dream of getting the first class in school, but lacks the devotion to study. They are not able to spend time to study. They are not able to manage their friends around them because they do not have that devotion or that faithfulness towards studies. Their devotion towards studies is very weak, it's not very strong. So you need a strong character that will help you to succeed in your academic work. In terms of spirituality also, you need a level of a strong character to be able to express your God qualities no matter the situation. So in any area of your life, you need a strong character to be able to succeed. Somebody would say that he's talented, so he will definitely succeed. But being the most talented person doesn't make you the greatest. Talent only means that you have the potential to be great. But for you to make a difference or for you to be great, you need to show a strong, evolving character. Floyd Mayweather and Muhammad Ali. Mayweather may be talented but could not achieve the greatness of Muhammad Ali. Why? Because apart from his physical strength, he had a strong character of courage and goodwill. So Muhammad Ali transcended boxing and even sports and became an internationally loved figure. People loved him for his goodwill. So in 2005, President George Bush presented him with the Presidential Medal of Freedom, which is the highest honor a country can bestow upon a civilian citizen. That shows that good name is better than riches. So no matter how talented you are, you need to demonstrate some character. For you need to demonstrate a particular character for you to be successful and for you to stand out. So great talent needs a strong character to be successful and to make a difference. A talent without character is like a body without spine. You need a character to keep you upright. If you lack courage, you need the courage to showcase it. So great talent without integrity might not go far. You will bury your talent. So how strong is your character? When we go into the business sector, for you to be able to operate a business and be successful, for the business to thrive, you need to demonstrate a strong character. There are employees and employers. They both have a role to play in the organization. For employees, for you to have a long-lasting relationship with your customers, you need some level of dedication and commitment. You need to love your job and demonstrate a positive attitude towards work. Either you are punctual, you are very loving, you are serviceable, or you are motivated. So you need to demonstrate a particular character for you to have a very good relationship with your customers, and which would, at the end of the day, make the company thrive or the business thrive. Now, for the employer, you need a strong character for your business to be able to steer the business for the business successful. Your yes should be your yes and your no should be your no. You should be a person of integrity. so that people can trust you and then purchase whatever product is out there or you're producing out there. To get the best out of your social relationships also, you need a strong character because of your interaction with people in the school setting, your interaction with your friends, in the work setting, your interaction with your colleagues. You need some level of love. You need a particular character that will help you to interact with your friends and be successful and joyful in your social relationships. Often we want to live according to what people say and what people think about us. We want to live in people's images because we don't have a strong, evolving character that will guide our action. So we are always blown by the wind. If you know yourself, nobody would say otherwise, then you'll be affected because your character is there to guide you. Some even go to the extent of committing suicide, spiritual suicide. They either bury their true nature because of the pressures of life, because of painful experiences, because they haven't developed a strong character which becomes their center of operation in life. And in extreme cases, they even end their lives. They commit physical suicide because they can't stand the pressures of life. We are here in life to leave a footprint. We are here to make an impact. You should have a strong character that is evolving you and promoting life. So people will identify you with it. That becomes your footprint. So most people live their lives without a trademark. When they mention your name, Ojo Mensa or Ama Ofori, what do people know you for? What is the name that comes out, aside the name that has been given to you by your parents? Do you have a trademark? Is there something distinct about you? Is there something you do that is very consistent that people will identify you with it? That even when you are not here, people will mention your name for it? Think about it. Is there something, when you look at the life of Jesus, you would realize that we know him for love, for the love that he demonstrated. He was very, very loving. Even at the point of death, he was able on the cross, he forgave those who harmed him. And then asked for forgiveness for them. So even at the point of death, at the point of death, he was able to demonstrate a strong character of love. When you look at the life of Bob Marley, he was a unifier and he used his music. He was short and he promoted unity. He promoted peace, he promoted love. He held several concerts, and then his music also demonstrated or taught us about love. He held the One Love Peace concert. He was shot days before that, probably by those who didn't want the unity concert to happen. But he still stood tall, and then he made this concert happen and held the president and the opposition leader in a symbolic gesture, and the three held up their hands together to signify unity. So he was a unifier, and he demonstrated this all through his life. His music is all about oneness, for us to love ourselves and to promote oneness, to live in unity. So is there something about you that people know you for, that when you are not here, people will remember you for or with? Now, when you look at animals, in nature, animals are defined by their strength, by the strength of a particular character. We say as strong and courageous as the lion. That is the strong character of the lion that has defined it. When you look at the dove, we say that as calm or peaceful as the dove. So even animals have a particular character that we define them with. It has become their energy and we tap into it. We use them as totems. For instance, when you know that the lion represents courage, we carry the courageous energy of the lion as the character that we want to grow into. So let's learn from the animals and have a character that will create an energy where people would want to tap into. To be able to grow the spirit of your strong character in others. It expands you and enlarges your soul. So what is that distinct character about you that people can know you for and tap into you? That I want to be as patient as Amma. I want to be as resilient as Kogi. I want to be as strong as this person. What is that one thing that you be identified with? Simply look at how you behaved in situations when you were angry and the anger took over you. See if you were the one that you wanted to be. Were you yourself at that point? A person is always within himself if you have a strong character. Sometimes, even after we have behaved in ways that are not good, we become very shy and we regret reacting that way. That shows that we're out of character. Because of that regret, it shows that we're out of character. So live in such a way that you wouldn't be ashamed to sell your parrots to the town gossip. You won't be afraid to expose yourself. Because when you have a strong character, it becomes your center to direct you in life. It becomes your trademark and your guide. So everywhere you go, no matter the situation, you are not thrown by the wind. It becomes your compass in life and you live by that. Your character is like the skeleton that gives the body shape and structure. Without it, you don't have a strong hold. So allow yourself to be able to identify one particular character, live with it, make sure you are consistent with it so that it becomes your stronghold. When you look at trees, the way of the palm tree, every part of it is useful. It has a flourishing nature. The Bible says, the righteous shall flourish like the palm tree. Psalm 92 verse 12. So trees and animals have a strong character that we identify them with. How about we human beings? When you look at the baobab tree, people call it the tree of life. When all the other trees are dry, it is able to produce nutritious foods for man and animal. How about we human beings? What are we doing? What character do people identify you with? What is the character that you exhibit no matter the circumstance or the situation? When you look at the cock crows irrespective of whether it is fed or not, whether it is sick or not, that is its character. Its character is to grow. So it grows. The Akans have a saying, a proverb, that says that Potriamansa tons yoma, the moon and folk, and the moon society and standard. It's a border. It means that a leopard can fall in water. It can only get wet, but its spots never changes. When you have a strong progressive character, that character becomes your changeless spot. It never changes. It never fades. No matter the situation, sometimes you fall a bit, but you'll be able to rise. It is that character that will push you to rise. So like the leopard, let us have a character, a strong character that becomes our sport. So even in painful situations, that character will push us to become better. That character will push us to become wiser and then behave better. When you look at what will help you to be able to have a strong progressive character, some will say that it is very difficult. Yes, nothing is easy, but everything comes with practice. Everything comes with practice. First of all, your choice of spiritual institution supports you to build a character, a progressive character. One of such institutions is a period mission. A strong character can be born, but you need a favorable environment to activate it. When you go into the Bible, it says that we are all coded with seeds of unique characters of God. Genesis 1:27 says that we're born in the image and likeness of God. This means that we have all been born with specific images of God, which are characters. God being one expresses as three main characters in us. Some may display a character of love, others will display that of creativity, and then some also will display that of intelligence. We demonstrate these things differently. Some dominantly show love, Others dominantly show intelligence, and some also show creativity. When you take even love, there are different shades and varieties of how people demonstrate love. One person may be very loving, may be very patient. Some would also be very accommodating. Some will be very helpful. Some will be very generous. So even within the three main characters of God, which expresses in us, we all have ways of demonstrating each one of them. So these characters of God show in our lives, but how consistently are we exhibiting these divine characters in us? How are we growing it? Does it come as and when, or shows as and when? What is the impact of that consistent character? Because we are all unique and different in our ways. Like the colors, they are all different, but they all have their unique beauty. So, and as much as your character, we have the images of God in us, that's the characters of God in us. We need a favorable environment to activate it. So a place like, and your spiritual institution is supposed to be a place for that. It's supposed to be a favorable environment that will shape your mindset, that will guide you to know who and what you are as a spirit being. Your spiritual institution, it is the duty of your spiritual institution to guide you to know your uniqueness and shape your mindset to evolve, for you to identify and evolve a strong character. So a place like Ethereum Mission, our teachers, we have a wonderful tool called spiritual persona, which helps you to know yourself. It helps you to know the characters of God in you, and then eventually you begin to know your dominant character, which becomes your strong character to pursue your purpose. So, what's a spiritual persona? So, with spiritual persona, you take the three main characters that God expresses in us. So, as I mentioned, love, intelligence, and creativity. Now, when you state these three main characters, you take each one of them and then you write validating, you write the various shades of each one. So let's say, let me give an example. When you take love, for instance, you take helpful, you take there are a number of them that you can choose from. So either helpful, either you are accommodating, either you are patient, either you are generous. So we have a list of um, shades or degrees of love or levels of love that you can pick, and then you write validating events for each one of them. So every morning, when you do same for intelligence, you do same for creativity. So every morning, you pick up one of the images and then you run them. So let's say you're picking love. So you run it by saying or declaring, "O universal spirit of love, veritable power of the Godhead, come to your full glorification through me now, meeting the needs of the world." So as you keep saying this, you are uniting yourself with the images of God in you. And as you write all these images of God in you down, you identify one particular one which you know that it is your dominant image. It is your dominant for that one. No matter what it is, you are going to exhibit that. So that becomes your strong progressive character. Here in the Nigerian Mission, we guide you to identify all the images before you would even realize that one of them is very dominant. And it can even take you further we can guide you further for you to know your vision and your mission in life using the same unique tool called spiritual persona. Okay. We also have a wonderful technique here called this soul processing. So with soul processing, as you process food to become a finished product, it's like you are processing the things in your soul. You are processing your soul so that you clear the weeds and then you grow the seeds of the images of God in you. So that is soul processing. So we have trained liberators who are going to help you to identify a particular pain in you. The liberator would help you to bring out all the weeds in the situation or in the painful event, and then guide you to a progressive or a joyful learning. So this learning grows the seeds of the images of God in you. So that is about soul processing. There is also a book written by our leader and founder of the Human Mission called The Way Forward. So the Way Forward is made up of principles that represent principles of living. So he wrote it out of his contemplation on nature and then how we live our lives here on earth. So The Way Forward is a book that I would recommend for everybody so that it helps you to be able to identify or live free of pain and be able to demonstrate your strong progressive character. Now, you could also discover your totem and then you use that as your let's say you want to be very strong or you want to be very brave or courageous. You could use the lion and then tap into the energy of the lion and then it becomes what defines you. It becomes what people know you for. So when you are able to demonstrate a strong progressive character, it pushes you to fulfill your purpose and then it helps you to evolve and promote life. Because all you seek to do is to evolve and promote life. It enlarges your soul. Why? Because whatever character that you have demonstrated, it lives after you. So even when you are not here, people will refer to you, and then because you have impacted into their lives, people will refer to you as what they have identified you with. Okay, so it's like you are growing your seeds of that character in others. Let's say you are a helpful spirit, or your character is that of a courageous spirit. This courage or this helpful nature that you are helping others, and it is you are growing yourselves in them. It is making a footprint or making an impact in their lives. So it's like you are enlarging what you are, the character that you are expanding it, and it is touching other people's lives. So you are enlarging your soul, and it is what defines you. You would have an identity that becomes your identity in life, and it will help you to leave a mark. You become immortal, and you'll be able to live forever. So let us demonstrate a strength of character at all times so that we remain successful, since that is our ultimate aim in life. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I kept making notes. I love topics like this.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Beautiful. So I was saying I love topics like this. So I was making lots of notes, and I'm certain our listeners and viewers are also enjoying it. We have a number of questions, but before then, I'd like to give out the phone number so that those who would like to join us on call, they can do so. So if you're in the US, you can get us on 0013156 364063. 0013156 364063. If you're in the UK, 02081448180. 02081448180. If you're outside of the UK, 004402 081448180. 0044020 081448180. You can as well send your questions and contributions to our Skype account to 4 Radio. Or if you are watching us live on Facebook, you can as well drop your questions or contributions. We would very much appreciate them. As usual, we'll be learning and growing our souls together. Your topic is really interesting, empowering, self-empowering, and awakening. We have a couple of questions here. There's Anonymous. He or she says, please ask her, what is she known for, or what is her strong character? What is her strong character?
Okay, so people know I am a teacher. I love to teach, and I am my first student. I always say I am a teacher, and then I am my first student. So I love to teach. Even when I am down, I am low. When I teach, I draw strength from it. So people know me as a teacher. So I use my life to teach, and then I speak. I also speak to teach. So people know me as a teacher.
People know you as a teacher. So what do you also know about you?
I also know I am a teacher. That is what I discovered, and then that is why I'm here today. Okay, because I identified myself as a teacher, and then I like to teach truth and love, and then I am my first student. So as I teach, I learn. That is why when you asked about how I come up with my topics, I tell you I was contemplating about life. So I can teach myself and then learn from it and teach others. So I know I am a teacher. I've gone through spiritual persona, and then I know the images of God that I am. And I know one strong one in it is the teaching spirit.
Wonderful. You are a teacher. So you are teaching us and we are also learning. So this one is from Emmanuel in Finland. He says, what are the strong characters of Ethereum mission? What are the strong characters of Ethereum mission?
Okay, so Ethereum Mission is a center for spiritual empowerment. So all the tools that we have here is a church for truth, is a church of truth and love. So I would say that the strong characters of Ethereum Mission is about truth and love.
Emmanuel, what you have heard, it's truth and love. Truth and love. So I assume all Ethereans are truthful and they are loving people.
Exactly.
Great. I was just wondering, you were talking about spiritual character, etc. Would you say there are other aspects, as in we have the 5 areas of our life, we have characters in all the areas of our life?
Okay, so a character is a character. You would employ it in all the areas. Okay, so let's take a character like accommodating. When you're very accommodating, in your spiritual life, you'll be very accommodating to spirit. So you will be able to avail yourself for spirit to speak through you, or for God to speak through you. When you're accommodating in your social life, you'll be able to accommodate people with all their unprogressive behaviors. Okay, so in your financial life, you'll be able to accommodate customers, clients who are angry, clients who are, you'll be able to accommodate any type of customer, or any kind of client. So a character is a character. You should be able to employ it in any area of your life. Okay, so accommodating, for instance, in psychological life, you'll be able to accommodate, if it is very strong, you'll be able to accommodate very progressive thoughts. Okay, so one character, you could use one character and employ it in every area of your life.
You can employ it in every area of your life. Awesome. As she has said, she is a teacher, so she has also used her character to explain all the other areas. So she has proven that that is her strong character.
Yes.
So Kofi in Ghana, he says, can some factors influence certain strong characters? Can some factors influence certain strong characters? And how does one overcome? And it's in 2 parts, Laurie. And he says, how does one overcome those factors?
Okay, so first of all, Are you allowing your pastor to influence? How is your pastor influencing your strong character? Because the role of a pastor is to help you or guide you to identify your divine characters. And then if he is influencing it or she is influencing it, then he or she is influencing it in a very progressive way, allowing you to exhibit that strong character. Okay, so here in Ethereum Mission, Brother Ishmael Tete, who is the leader and founder, guides you through your spiritual persona for you to identify your divine characters. And then he gives you the platform for you to be able to exhibit it or express it, or guides you to express it. So if that is what you mean by a pastor influencing your strong character, then yes, a pastor can influence it by giving you the opportunity or by helping you to be able to exhibit it or express it in a very progressive way or an evolving way. So overcoming, I'm not sure how you would want to overcome a pastor who would want to influence your progressive character. Unless, of course, the pastor is suppressing your strong character. With that, I don't know whether to call that person a pastor or not. But you as an individual, you are responsible for your life. So if a pastor is suppressing your progressive character, you should be able to take responsibility of your life or take charge of your life and know what you want. Because the pastor is going to die his death and you're also going to die your death. They are not going to put both of you in the same coffin. Even if they put both of you in the same coffin, your spirits are going to go to where it has evolved to. So you should take responsibility over your life instead of you trying to overcome a pastor or somebody. Focus on your life and see how you'll be able to develop, identify your divine character and express it so that it becomes your identity or your trademark.
Interesting. You have answered a different question. He meant factors, as in ways. Can other things influence certain strong characters, as in factors? F-A.
Factors. Okay,
yes.
not factors. Factors.
Yes.
Factors influencing your character. If you have a strong character, and then there are factors like what? Because every factor is not supposed to blow you, like it's not supposed to change your character. The factors around influencing it probably might be helping you to express it or testing you to express it. So influencing you in what way? Is there something that is stopping you? Because nothing should stop you from exhibiting or expressing your divine character. When you take Jesus, for instance, nothing stopped him. Even at the point of death, imagine somebody killing you. And at that point, you are still expressing love. So which factor can influence your progressive character? You should live such a way that you won't allow anything to come in between you and your character or stop you from expressing your divine character. If there is something that is stopping you, maybe pain is stopping you. I gave a tool or a technique here called soul processing. That is why you need your spiritual institution to help you to be able to clear the weeds, which are the factors that probably are stopping you from expressing your divine character. So we have the soul processing that will help you. We have trained liberators who will guide you to be able to clear the weeds for you to be able to express your divine character. So most of the time it is pain that is stopping you. Somebody has said something about you. Somebody has stepped on your toes. So you don't want to be loving anymore. You don't want to be helpful anymore. That is the role of your spiritual institution, to help you to clear the pain and to get the learning out of the pain, to be able to express your character. Has it been answered now?
Certainly. However, I would like to give an example. For
Okay.
example, if you are a giver, you would like to pay fees for people, etc., and you are not financially sound, it could hinder that aspect. But well, of course, you can give in other ways. I know
Yes.
Ethereans will say you can give a smile, etc. But I mean, if
And
your inner door is to give out, I mean, money, physical
material,
money,
you're talking about
material. Yes,
material gifts.
yes,
Okay, so material gifts, then you would have to have. I mean, if you then what is your intention for giving? Are you giving so that people? Are you giving to so that people will like want to show off, or you are giving out of love? So if you want to give material gifts, then you should be able to work on your financial life to be financially sound. But you should be able to also give, as you said, give beyond the material. You can give your spiritual gifts. Okay, but if you want to give material gifts, then you can't give what you don't have. So you should work on your financial life so that you can have enough to be able to give.
yes. That was a brilliant one. Of course, you can only give what you have. You can't
Yeah,
give what you do not have.
exactly.
Okay, so let's acknowledge some of our viewers on Facebook. We have Rosemond Nikwe. She says, I'm listening. We have Priscilla Na Ude Soya Oheming and Lord Moses. We have Marian, Sister Ifwa. She says, correct, correct. So I am certain she's really enjoying the show. Wow. So, we have the strong characters. Okay. What are, for example, if you have a strong negative character and you would like to overcome it, how does a person go about it? Are there some tools in Ethereum mission that can also enhance that? I mean, to help the person overcome those negative, strong characters.
Okay, so here in the Ethereum mission, as I said, maybe you have a character, but you are not employing it in a very progressive way. Probably because of your mindset. Probably. So if it is an issue of mindset, you need to be in a favorable environment because we all have these characters in us. We all have it in us. So you need to be in a favorable environment where you are constantly reminded that you are here to evolve for the promotion of life. So if you are in a spiritual institution like Ethereum Mission, all our teachings, our Sunday sermons, our Wednesday crystal services messages are all teaching us that we are here to evolve for the promotion of life. So probably it is your mindset that you need to work on. So you need a spiritual center like Ethereum Mission, and for you to have a favorable environment, to be able to direct that strong character that you have in a very, or employ it in a very progressive way. Okay, so you need to identify or need to be, as I said, we are all born with it, but it is a favorable environment that will help you to be able to employ it and use it to the best of your ability. So you need a spiritual center where you are constantly reminded that you are here to evolve for the promotion of life. So that every character that you employ it knowing that having a basis for employing it, knowing that you are here to evolve for the promotion of life.
Awesome. In your delivery, you did mention of The Way Forward, a book written by the leader and founder of Ethereum Mission. So the question, I think you would even know what I want to ask. If someone wants to purchase it, and the person is not in Ghana, and the person is not in any of the branches, for example in UK, how can the person get The Way Forward?
Okay, so I'll give the phone numbers at the end of the program. And then you can call us, send us a WhatsApp message, and then we'll get it through to you anywhere that you are. So we can either ship it to you or help you to get it through your WhatsApp message or a call. So I'm going to share our phone numbers and then our WhatsApp numbers so that you can contact us and then we can get it over to you.
So the last question
So,
is also comes from the same person, Emmanuel in Finland. He says, "Is are strong characters always a key to success? Is it always a key to success?"
okay, so success can be very relative. I mean, we all have what we need. One of the strong keys that you need is a strong character. Okay, because anywhere you go, you need character to survive. You can have you can have a first class, but you are not regular, you are not punctual. So no matter what you do, you would still need some level. You need a strong character to survive or to succeed. You can't live in this world without a character, without a progressive character. You would always need your character. Definitely, aside other things, you would need your character to be able to succeed at that job, or your beauty will get you into a relationship, but your character will make you survive in that relationship, or your character will make you be stand out in that business or in that organization. So you would need your character.
You will need your character. So Emmanuel, you heard, you will need your character. Okay. Please give us the location of Ethereum machine, and if I think I overheard that there is a change of program starting from October 4th. Is it October 4th? The church service, I mean services.
Yes.
Yes. So if you could elaborate on all those, explain to us the shift, etc.
Okay. Okay. So we are starting because of the COVID-19. We stopped we stopped with the metaphysics. We didn't have metaphysics. We were just having the sermon and then the regular service, the normal service. But we are resuming metaphysics now. So from October, we are going to have metaphysics and then afterwards the main service. So we are inviting all of you to come for metaphysics every Sunday. Metaphysics, we discuss and have wonderful, we have wonderful discussions on topics like God, like the Bible as it is. So we have various topics about life and about spirituality that we discuss. So we are going to resume that from October. So I welcome you all from next week, Sunday, to come over for our metaphysics session, and then we will move on to the main service.
Oh, the phone number.
Okay, so Ethereum Mission in Ghana is located on the Jimalankra Highway next to the Guelph filling station at Sakaman in Accra. Our telephone numbers are 0264 177 633 and 0548 177 633. They are also our WhatsApp numbers. If you are interested to be on any of our platforms so that you can continue to receive our daily and weekly lessons, you are welcome to send us a message or call us. And if this work is or has been beneficial to you in any way, and you want to contribute to this great spiritual work that nourishes your soul, you can send your contributions through this same mobile number. They are also our mobile money numbers, and we appreciate your support. Also in Ghana, our Takrady branch is located on the Dave Street in the energy estates. And the telephone number is 0561 166 330. And if you are in Kumasi, you are welcome to fellowship with us at the Delba Court Hotel behind Dr. Bedu in Adiambra, Kumasi. The telephone number is 0561 166 331. In the UK, we have a branch at 58 Gorringe Park Avenue in Mitcham, Surrey. The postcode is CR42DJ. And the phone number is 020-864-66129. God bless you.
God bless you. Thank you, Velma, and thank you, our cherished listeners and viewers, for joining us as always. If you are in Ghana and you want to look gorgeous for all occasions, look no further. Contact Ethereal Touch Ghana for all services. For bridal and other makeup services. You can contact them on 0244207095 or 0203475032. You can as well follow them on Facebook at Ethereal Touch and on Instagram, Ethereal Touch Ghana. Thank you once again. It's bye for now.